Hi there. I'm Cindy Linden, and this is a cook-along podcast, Quick Bite. Everyone's talking about getting better sleep. It's really in every magazine you pick up while waiting for your whatever appointment, and is probably one of the topics I see most often online. At this point, you and I have all heard, and yes, we even remember what we're supposed to do in order to get a better sleep that lasts 8 hours without mid-sleep wakefulness, so we can wake refreshed. We're supposed to go to bed at the same time each night and get up at the same time each morning, including on the weekends or whatever days we don't work. Make sure the bedroom is quiet and dark and at the coolest comfortable temperature. We're not supposed to have electronic devices like TVs, computers, smartphones in the bedroom. I find that last one tricky because my alarm is on it and I know I could use a regular clock, but hey, I like to read the news on my phone in the morning, so my phone stays by the bed. 1 hour before bed, we know we're supposed to shut off all the phones, all the TVs, all the computers, no more screens. We're supposed to get some exercise during the day, so our body actually needs the rest. 10 hours before bed, we're supposed to stop having caffeine. And I'll admit that while I quit caffeine many years ago, I do often eat chocolate in the evening, which apparently has caffeine in it, along with a lot of other things I don't want to talk about. Although you do also want to avoid large meals right close to bedtime, there actually are some foods that can help you sleep. I thought I'd help you know what those are. Bananas. They're number one, I think. They increase the production of melatonin, which some people take in supplemental pill form as a sleep aid. And they also contain potassium, magnesium, and tryptophan, which can all make you sleepy. You can try fortified cereals. That means low sugar, whole grain, great if they have B6 in them. That also increases melatonin production. Notice that low sugar caveat, though. Lucky Charms are not going to help you sleep. Cottage cheese, believe it or not, that's a weird one, but it's a slow digesting protein and it also has tryptophan in it. Grapes contain melatonin. This is a good one. Toast is a trigger for insulin production, which boosts the serotonin and the tryptophan. But don't put jam on it. I know, that takes away the fun part. Carbohydrates like pasta and stuff can make you sluggish, and protein can keep you going through the day. However, a protein-rich snack before bed can help you stay asleep. A little trail mix or a few nuts, a bite of jerky. The last thing I tend to eat in the day is dessert, like cookies, cake, ice cream. Those are simple carbohydrates, and I'm sad to say that simple carbs drop your blood sugar while you're sleeping, causing you to wake up at 2:03 or 3:02 a.m. So while they may help you get to sleep, kind of like alcohol when you think about it, it may make you sleepy to begin with, but at some point, both the alcohol and the simple carbs are going to wake you up in the middle of the night. Simple carbohydrates are also in fruits, so there goes your healthy alternative, although the bananas and the grapes, I think, have those characteristics that make that less important. Also, perhaps, sadly for some of you, even that warm milk is a simple carbohydrate, or at least part of it is, and it's made even worse by that bit of sugar you add, and maybe the vanilla. However, if your brain is not as tired as your body at bedtime, you know, that buzzing feeling of gotta do this, gotta do that, a glass of milk before bed could help boost your serotonin levels and get your mind in sync with your body. Melatonin levels normally rise in the body later in the evening when the sun has set, signaling our brain that it's time for sleep. But if you are glucose or lactose intolerant, milk will definitely be bad for your sleep. If you're worried about that, you could try almond milk. Almonds are rich in protein, so that's good for sleep. Almond milk is also a natural source of tryptophan, and is able to stimulate the secretion of serotonin in your nervous system. Higher serotonin levels create a state of relaxation for both your mind and your muscles. So that could be helpful information if you want to keep almond milk in your house for those kind of circumstances. You don't have to have it refrigerated. You can get it in aseptic cartons so that it's always in your pantry, and you just got to open it and maybe throw it over a few ice cubes or even warm it up in order for it to work. Another alternative milk you could try is soy milk, which is also rich in tryptophan. I just read that research has shown that soy milk can include a natural sedative effect by improving your body's melatonin levels. So that's another thing you can buy in an aseptic container and just have in your pantry. Drinking soy milk also comes with the unique advantage, and I don't know why this works, that it can reduce the time you need to get to sleep. That means if you spend an unusually long time in bed before you can actually fall asleep, you can try a glass of soy milk. Another thing that helps is to actually have them always ready and make a routine out of having a taste or sip of those before bed. Any kind of behavior that you can establish as a routine that you do before going to bed and going to sleep can be a cue to your body that it's time to settle down. As simple as that is, just doing the same thing right before bed, it really does work. Anything that's a repeated cue can help you sleep. That goes all the way back to Pavlov's dog. You know, if you do things enough times, then your body tends to expect it. Honestly, the best food answer to a good night's sleep is probably the banana. And no, banana bread does not qualify. I hope you find some of this info to be helpful. Tune in next week for a new recipe. Episodes are released every Saturday. Sweet dreams. And until next time, happy cooking.